I've just watched a video posted by Brother John, aka Third Proverb, a video entitled Speaking in Tongues, just a rant. The video title initially appealed to me because of the fact that I myself of late have been putting together a series of videos dealing with the same subject. And when I watched the video, I was impressed by its content also. A lot of good points are made in the video, so thank you, Brother John, for the points that you make. I've learned a lot of things from the things that you have put across. I don't agree with everything that you say, but you make some excellent points. There's a portion of the video that I especially like. I, as I said, have been putting my own videos together dealing with the subject, and the next video that I was planning to make was going to focus on the misunderstanding and misinterpretation of 1 Corinthians 13 and verse 1, a verse which you sum up quite well. I'd like to play the portion of the video in which you deal with the particular verse that I've mentioned, and after playing the portion of the video I'll add my own thoughts and we'll take it from there. I'm not going to actually show the video because when I point my webcam at the laptop screen it doesn't seem to work correctly, so I'm going to play the video. Hopefully the mic on the webcam will be powerful enough to pick up what you're actually saying. So I'm going to play the portion of the video as I said, and then share a few of my own thoughts. So here goes.
Hey, if I speak, he was giving a rhetorical question. If I speak of the tongues of men or of angels, it was rhetorical. It wasn't meaning that there was an angelic language or there was another, some unknown language. It's a rhetorical question. If I speak of, even if I speak of the tongues of men and of angels, yet I have no love, I am nothing but a clanging cymbal. You're just making noise. That's all you are.
Okay, so there's the verse, 1 Corinthians 13 and verse 1. And as I said, I was planning to make a video dealing with that verse. But I believe, Brother John, you do a good job of dealing with that verse yourself. I'd like to read the verse. It says, 1 Corinthians 13 verse 1, Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have not charity, I am become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. If you read verses 2, 3 and 4, you'll see the word charity is used often. That word charity is translated probably better love, into the word love. So Paul is dealing with the subject of love. He's dealing with love. He's not specifically dealing with the subject of tongues. Verse 1 is kind of a statement he's making, and I like the way you actually quote the verse because it's more accurately than is found written in most Bibles, in the fact that it says in the King James Version even, though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels. It would better translate, even if I were to speak with the tongues of men and of angels. Paul is basically saying that if his motivation for doing anything at all isn't love, then there's no spiritual profit in it. So he's saying, even if I could speak like the angels do, in the language of the angels, even if I could speak in the language of all men, if I'm not motivated by love, if love isn't the driving force, then there's no spiritual profit. So, as you rightly say, Brother John, or you rightly suggest, Paul isn't introducing to us a new language that we ought to speak if we are to prove ourselves spiritual. Paul is introducing to us something that we should be aware of, that all Christians should be aware of, the fact that our motivation should be love. The Most High's motivation in sending his Son was love. The Most High's motivation in continually saving us from sin is love. The reason the Most High has not come as yet is because he is merciful, because of his love for us. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. So thank you, Brother John, for sharing your thoughts on the subject of tongues. You've saved me the work of putting together another video, because I believe that you have summed up what Paul is trying to say in 1 Corinthians 13 and verse 1 quite well. So thank you. Pray for me as I pray for you, and I pray the Most High continue blessing you as you search for His truth.